In nature, you find everything is in a disturbed manner. Only in the computer, it is everything is very systematic. Nature does have a frequency of wind, gravity. All this makes the surface to get distort. That looks the things natural. So hope we have understood now what is the use of disturbance in the natural presentations. So if you see leaves, so the edge of the leaves is in a distort format. So a distort will be always required, like a disturbance is required. So disturbance, inside the disturbance, there is a rhythm. So that makes the beauty. So to get that disturbance, it is a very hectic job to make it accurate. So there is a random calculation working on the back end to make the presentation faster a little. So to get this design, then it takes more time, one points, then automatically it has to be done up with very less time. That is done through the distort. So let us see. So we have seen the landscape is a distort. The ground level is a distort. The leaves on a tree are a random format. Random is a distort, like random shapes. So in everywhere we find the distort is there. The disturbance is there. And that disturbance we need to generate as an artist. So all these things till now, what are the things we have learned is very systematic, either pen tool or brush tool. A lot of more systematic presentation is there, but we need very rough presentation. So that roughness will be generated through these tools. Okay. So it is an introduction to the base part of this distorting tools. All the tools are distort. First, we'll see the first one. It is not so distort, but it is very symmetric in nature. Name of the tool, width tool. What does the width tool does? It gives thickness to the design. So it's very beautiful tool. You can see the input now, only a simple line. Just drag it up. Wherever we click, there a point will be generated. Just drag. So simple, right? But what's the beauty in it? The beauty is we can distort at any point and you can able to remodify it at any time. Now drag it on the extreme top and drag a little and drag the extreme down and drag inside. So you can see now a simple line can be turned into this manner. And to get draw like this, it takes more time. Take the pen tool, do one side, make it flip, join it up, fill the color, all this stuff's it done in a single take. Now the line is not a line, all symmetrical design is behind it. Now what's more beauty in it? The beauty is like at any time, the whole skeleton can be controlled in a single point. We can bend it up. So hope we have understood what is the benefit of making a symmetrical things from a line. So we can bend it at any time. You can move to any extension. And that's make the job easier, which cannot be done easily if we have done through a fill command. The whole design is under your skeleton. This is one of the benefit. Now the second benefit. So we have done what is the making method. Now we are seeing what is the benefit method. The benefit is we can bend it at any time. Obviously, like yes, it works in any open shapes. Any lines, any line, either is close, open, doesn't matter. It just make the stroke to get thickness. Okay, now we'll be seeing the practical use of it. Advantage of making is clear now. We can bend it up. Second benefit, the style, whatever we have done, that is there on the profile. Let us see how does the profile looks like. Can you see on your screen? the profile is generated there. So hope you have seen the profile is generated. Select this, and now we want to save that as a profile. Yes, select. Go to the extreme down, find it out. So now we have seen the profile has been added to this. We generated the profile and it can be used for various purpose. Second benefit. First benefit, we can bend it. Second benefit, we can save the profile so that it can be applied to any strokes or any open line. Make this profile to get use and get the thickness rise. Find this started working. Second benefit is over. Now I'm going very slow and point wise where to be get used. Now the third. Let us make it use on a band surface. Start taking the wedge tool, just drag it up, get the maximum thickness and get it down and get it wide up. So you can find the fish structure can be done very easily. You can move this wherever you like, which point you want to get it, place it up. Hope it is clear. Now the next advantage. It not only stops over here, we can expand it up. Why to expand? Because we need to make some structure on this upper surface. It doesn't work out here. Or you want to make the tails to get cut. Doesn't work out. So get it open by the help of your expand appearance. Now it is no more a stroke, it is a fill. Because it is a fill, yes, we can start off working with the pencil. Keep edit select path. By pressing the enter button, we can get this window and start adding the extra features. So easy now. You can add extra features to the structure and get it cut inside. So hope we have seen now what is the benefit of making the wedge tool to get a creature. Get the cut. Yes, go inside. Cut it up. So easy. Now the next. Making a small circle inside it. Yes, same pencil tool. And get the mouth-like structure to add up. So you can see now how does so simply we have made a creature by the help of your wedge tool. But yes, the subject learning was that same. Drag it, make a thickness in both the side. But later on, like expanding it and adding of extra features. Now making the same, you can grow the structure. Yes, add up features. So my goal is you can do wonder, like a lot of idea is there in your brain because every brain is creative and everyone can do this. Yes. Rather than practicing, just we can add some features that may make it to go to the next level. Now slowly I'm developing the things, but the tool we have learned is wedge tool. Now get us cut. So how to make a cut? We do have this tool, knife. You can get a cut here so that you can add some light color over there. And the same hand could be duplicate and sent to the back side. And that hand could be of a less dark to make a variations that it is front and is back. Right? And in between Then we can make a ball to stand here, red color ball. And this hand to come onto the front. Yes, we know how to bring it front. Give a right click, arrange, bring to the front. Does it okay? So how we can add more features? The client may expect this subject to convert, like convert your drawing into a character design, front and back concept, how to draw and all. Now, yes, you can add the legs, like take a reference of something and get the leg to be added up. So how to create the leg? So make the basic structure. No need to get worry about how to get finishing up. Just make the baseline and get the fill to be none. Okay. Make your profile to change. So one side thick, one side thin. That thing can be done up. Next, rise the thickness to a minimum level. So hope we have started getting the legs. Is it okay? Now it is the time to add of it by expanding the appearance. So once the appearance get expanded, then we can modify it. Select both the structure, and we know Pathfinder can able to help us to get join them. Now it is the time to go for pencil to do work. Just make it simple and add of some features and get it baseline. Hope it is clear. Now the next, make a cut. Again the same job. Send to the back side. Select unnecessary part and delete. And get the color. Oh, does the cut is proper or not? Just check. Oh yes, it is cut. We can pick the color, hotkey I, and we can make the next leg to place behind, send to the back side, and pick the color from the screen from the left hand. Is it okay? So how to add features to the subject? The line give us the base, and then after the thickness base come from the width tool, and later on only modification happen. We started thinking to draw this again, you need to do a lot of jobs. It is not like not possible. We can do it up, but it takes more time. But here the things becomes easier. So only one tool, but we have tried to catch the eye, making some subjective drawing. But yes, we can do much more better than this. Now to make a snake, so easy. Just make the basic structure. Then after what? Default D, make the fill to none, and the words tool is there to help us, because we know we can drag it up. So easy. And the next is only the expanded. So we have not tried to draw anything, just basic structure we need to do, and later on only the modification with the pencil. Right? We can make it more beautify. So you can make the snake to laugh or do whatever like. So it is to think of with a zoom format. So you can start dragging small muscles first and try to start with the line, do the bend, and end with the line. Now, small structure come up. Once the structure comes, then we can able to expand it up. Expand it up. Just I'm using a tablet, so it makes the job much more easier here, but yes, on the mouse also it can be done. So hope the structure clear. Now the leg, like end part of the tail, yes, you can extend it up and you can make it sharp also. Now it is the time to get a cut. Yes. to make it feel like it is up and it is down, something. Then the same line, yes, we can start with this. Right. So press the enter, not keep selected, modification doesn't require. So we can get this band and place it over here. So what we are trying to do is this, with this particular line, which is there on the top, we can go for an option called object, path, divide object below. And this part is separate now. And you can take a next available color. The structure remains the same, but we have break the structure. And the top part, we can add some what textures. So we can create some textures like circles and all, default. And to add in one or the other way. Some steps are small, some are bigger. And we can use that as a pattern. So we know how to make a pattern. Okay, drag and drop over here. So this pattern is ready. Now, if you need to make this pattern on the body, leaving this structure, then we can make a cut over here. So we don't want to get the pattern to involve here. Yes, default, get it, go, and ask the software, divide object below. Here it doesn't require, but at this point, we can fill it up. So hope we have understood it has randomly filled, and we need base color also. Then what to do? Go to the appearance and start asking to fill another color. In the down, we can fill the required color, whatever we wish. So hope we have understood now how to fill the color and start of bringing the appearance. And texture is there. And we feel like texture is not to be so much big, it is to be small. Then we know how to control the texture. Have a double click, we find the texture and get it zoom and try to make the thickness down. Still more down. And the structure to be get a little smaller, yes, and done. So hope we find the texture applied to there. Just it is a base format. So I'm just letting you know like how the things we have learned, the things can be done. And you can do much more better than this. Now the eye structure, the same logic we can able to apply here. Rather than putting a new eye, we can make it to go for modify. Press the enter. Start with the design. And end up very closely. Okay, it didn't happen because maybe I'm not starting with the proper. So these are the white color which will be coming. Then here, yes. Start with the line, do the curvature, end with the line. This is the formula. But condition apply, press the enter and edit selected path should be on. And if you need to make the line to very narrow, yes, and get the white part to be very big, yes, you can do that. So hope we have understood now how to make structures. Is it clear? So task of the day, make some dinosaurs, creatures, anything, just take the baseline. So no need to be more artistic and baseline. Then give the thickness as if you like by the words tool. Just drag it up. And in the middle, body is very big. Drag it up. So hope we can understand the base structure is done. Then after, yes, we can do the modification. And yes, the beauty is here the line is under your control. We can bend it to next height. And the next, we can bend and get reverse movement also. So hope we have understood within one tool what other things could be done. And a lot of structures, basic skeleton can be done in this manner. Yes, it takes a little time initially, but once you get habit, then the job is easier. Fine. So one tool, two examples, three benefit of it. I'll go to the next words. What is the tool we have learned? Words tool. We'll go for warp. So all the distort will be seeing on a single tool, single object. So it'll be easy for us to take a under decision when to use what. Start with the first one, word, warp tool. Name of the tool, warping. Before we have learned width. Now, how does the warp reacts? Let us see. A, yes, we do have a brush now on any distort tool, and the brush size can be controlled by pressing the enter. We can get a window where width and height of the brush can be changed, and angle can be given also. It can be circular or it can be elliptical, and if it is elliptical, we can give a angle too. Now, initially, you can take a smaller size. Now start reacting the warp over to it. What it does, it start of dragging the pixels. Now it is very easy to make the nose and all things from a circle, warping. Now the next part, let us see the other side. Twirl. So the twirl is a rotational design. Twirl. So the distort is happening, but in a rotational manner. So step number one, select it and see what is happening. From the periphery of the circle to the center, it is dragging of pixels. And now it is dragging in anti-clockwise. We can make it to go for clockwise too. So here, intensity, angle, and all things are there. Just check twirl rate 40 degree. So let us go for minus 40 degree and see the reaction. What happened? So we have seen now how to make it to turn into clockwise rotation. Twirl, angular movement, warp, dragging it off. Next, pucker. Yes, it make the pixels to track very sharply. That's why the name is called pucker. So let us see it. From the periphery to the center of your brush, it will track. The same thing you can find in warp and pucker, but the difference, it is smooth dragging, it is sharp dragging. Next, because we are taking as a comparative, so we can remember it fastly. Next, blotting. It make the same warping but multiple points. So, okay. So what is this? Blot now. Pucker finish blot. Skull. Okay. The reverse you can find in the blot. So what it does, it pushes inside from the, so it is just the reverse of blot. So it pushes outside. What it does, from the center to the periphery, it will push up. But yes, if you're applying this center inside, then it will push outside. Similar behavior, but working style is different. Your center point does matter. Center is outside now, and the reaction is going inside. So it is a reverse process of warping. Now the next is sculpt. Beautiful options. It does the same job of the warping. Now the sculpt. Check this spelling, LLOP, okay? Now it make multiple point dragging. So make sure your circle is selected. Same job, warp, single point dragging, but sculpt, multiple sharp dragging. It is a combination of the sharp dragging as well as multiple format of the warp. Sculpt, okay? Next, crystallize. It is a special option, except that this many option. Crystallize. It is sharp multiple out. Crystallize. Crystal. Same job, but not in a smooth manner, but in a sharp manner. So make sure I'm forgetting always to select this object. Crystal, okay? Next, the last one is the vibration, wrinkle. As you like face wrinkles are there, that means foldings are there, right? So the similar folding kind of structure if we need, then we, we can use this wrinkle tool. So it creates a vibration on the surface, that is wrinkle. So hope we have understood now. Crystal, sculpt, blot, pucker, twirl, and warping. So hope the behavior is very clear. Now, as per the requirement in the structure of a design, we can use either of the shapes. So let us go some practical out. Very simple straight line, and we want to make a landscape of it. Then land never will be very surface. Yes, on horizon it is straight, but near closer to your eye, and if it is a little far away, then we can find this wrinkle to get it work out. Select this design and get this wrinkle. So make the surface. So to draw this, how much time it takes, but within very less time we have created this. Is it okay? Is it Ardhamayanda?
Yes, sir.
Wrinkle. What are the things we have used here? A wrinkle. Now let us make some structure over here. Now we need to make this to turn into a subject. So what are the things we have learned? Let us use blot can be used up. What is the blot tool? There's the blot tool. And make sure your center point is inside, and you can start off pushing the surface out. So making a tree becomes easier. Cloud, tree and all. You can go for the blot. And the next is warping. So start of warping this to downside. The intensity of your warp will be decided here by the press enter button intensity. Now the 50% warp is there. We can go for 80% warp. Then it will drag to a longer distance. That is what. So we have seen now how does this is worked out. What is the options we have used? Warp. What is the option you have used here? Blot. Blot and warp will help us to get this structure. Now the next, same circle. So my goal of doing this is, yes, only we need to drag the things properly. Now the keyboard shortcut, Alt and Shift and drag horizontally. It will increase and decrease the size. We don't need to press the enter, fit the number, nothing required. Now let us drag it up to a long distance. Just we want to make elephant to pull the information of the tree. Right. So let us, it behaves just like a mess for us. You can get this structure. Right. So we have started with a simple circle and get the size down and pull the information down. So how much where we want to pull, you can pull it up. It's just a mess for us. And get the size down and get some modification. Hope we got the information, like what we are trying to do here. Is it okay? Just have tried like how this work can able to make a structure. Fine then. So it is a comparative study. This is the theory part, and you can start making some structures out of so. So it makes magic. Like you can make a crack 50% off. Okay, some shape has to be designed. Then make the basic shape first. Anything. and take the crystallize and over. So easy. Is it clear? Making the shapes. Next, same circle, call outs and all, like trying to write something. If the elephant is thinking something, I want to get this leaves and all, so then what we can do? Blood tool inside is thinking, right? Then after what to do? Let us go for this one, pucker. We know like pucker can able to have a sharp edge tracking. So track sharp. So he may think something like thinking signal and all things. And later on, yes, we can add some more structures to get it big format of storyboarding becomes easier and get it to the outline. Yes, subjective drawing can be add of extra. So hope we have tried to understand what are the verbs available for us and how we can able to use it up. Making a, okay, so let us go a little more examples. Dinosaur kind of things. And, then initially to be done, yes, there are two choice for us. Either you can able to make the profile to change and the thickness later on add up. And after that we can able to expand it and get the right. So this surface is designed from the outside, and now we can add extra features, but here we need to have the crystallize or wrinkles on the base. So the edge surface to be get rough a little. So not more intensity, like 50% is the default intensity, and yes, zoom, make the surface to get jigsaw. So it create a illusion on the surface are very crook. So now you can see the structure is going up and down. So rather than left and right, so we need to get a left and right option over here. The angle could be changed. Maybe like 90-degree now. So you can see the surface angle could be changed up, and a mixed structure you can give. So hope we have understood now where we can use this wrinkle and get cut, change color, later on do anything. Illustrator is a drawing software. So internationally it is used for more into the drawing side. So we are just focusing to that side, and we have taken this much of time. The reason behind is this. The more we can start taking the benefit of it, and there is a good market for this. No competition at all. Right. So you can see how fastly you can do the illustrations. Yes. Conclusion from all this, what we have got, try to make the structure through the basic skeleton, not direct drawing. In direct drawing, controlling is a little difficult. Yes, I'm not telling like those who are artists, they can do this, but in general, I'm speaking. So make the skeleton and then start up interacting with that with the modifying tools. You can make a stool and let the dinosaur to sit on the stool. So it may be a concept. Go, 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 go. Just I'm taking a different illusions. So it is not pre-planned, but if you are planning something, and then yes, you can do it up. Is it okay? Is teaching the class. Track, default, get it go, get it backside. How it's done? Okay, so at a stretch, we have understood 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tools in this class. Hope this may help you out in a bigger way. Now we'll move to the next tool. It is mesh tool. So yesterday we have started with the mesh a little, but we'll complete today. Hotkey U. Yes. We can make a flat color to come on the screen, but we need to make some lighting to come up on the offside. Then this particular mesh can able to help us. Just have a click, we'll find a node, change the color there, bring the light from the top side. So it allows the artist to spread a particular color from a particular point, and it convert into a mesh. And what is the next advantage? We can move it up anywhere like. We can move. Second, hotkey is U. We can add more points. Before to that, wherever it crosses to the edge, there you can take some other color also. So now we have seen the color can be placed at the cross section, or color can be placed on the center of a particular division. So hope we have understood now how does the color get spread and color get applied and color get moved also along with the point. Direct selection tool, select the point and get it moved. And color not only placed on the vertex point wherever the cut is there, but also you can able to place the color directly on the divisions. The time you click, it break down the object into multiple divisions. We can place any color on any division directly, and that color will get spread from that point. So here we have understood now, we can make a 2D surface into a 3-dimensional look with filling multiple color and controlling and commanding their position on the surface. So let us go for practical use of it. So theory, get clear. Is it okay? Now the practical. So if you go for any supermarket and malls, you'll find the LED screen will be moving up with some vegetables and all things, and they are very crystal clear. How does this crystal clear images are flying on there? It is not photography. They have not used any photographs, because photographs are limited to a particular structure. If we start up making the camera to get very close or the photograph to be get very scale, then it loses the quality. So to get rid of this problem, they start up making the same illustrations first. Best safe. Now let us make a little modification. Now this is the season of mango. Let us get some. Base color is ready. So easy. Now let us take the U. Which tool? Mesh tool. Get a click. And now to get command on the colors, rather than taking any random color from the search box, we can start making this color to come onto the front and get the color changed a little. So hope we can see how the color is spreading. Now on the other side, we can make the green color to develop. So hope we have understood how does color can be blend up. Now the red color could be placed from one side more. So here the same structure with the relevant color of the subject can be placed from various sources. And next, we can drag it to the center position or anywhere we like. So hope we have understood now how to make a mango with the help of your mesh tool from various direction, various color, and it blend very smoothly. And we need to make the screen to get dominant something, then drag it up the color and get it recessive the yellow and get the red also to get developed. Yes. Any question? Thank you, Prasad. So now we'll be moving to the next structure. Now we can start making the leaves-like structure. We can get one of the leaves and get it close. So let us take the base color, green. And okay, if it is not coming, let us go for default color, D. D is default color. Then make the fill to turn into green. So here you can see inside the color profile, it is in CMYK. Yes, if you know the combination how to form the green, it's okay. Green means there is no red tint, magenta doesn't require. You can mix the yellow and cyan to form the green. If it is confusing, then you can drop down the box into RGB and turn the green color. And we don't need this outside stroke here. Now it is the time to go for the mesh to add up and the color to change. Switch to the mesh, just one click go and bring the fill onto the top and get the lighting change. So here we are just trying to get the light to come up. Yes, light is not controlled over here in RGB. Then you can switch to the CYK structure where we can get it, the K black to be get more 0. And again, HSB is again a structure where we can get the brightness to increase also. So now we have seen 3 different formats. We have done the work for the colors. And yes, we can add up more lights. HSB, hue, saturation, brightness. Here color is fixed. Now the lighting and purity will be controlled over here. And in that structure, colors are fixed RGB. So fine. So hope we have understood now how to get the variation inside it and get a simple leaf to present on the screen. Now this could be duplicate and reflect to the other side. Now we need to create the stems. And yes, let's get a little stems. So now the stroke to get none. Yes, it is okay. But it is a time to get the colors. So let us take a stem color of our choice, like maybe like your dark color, anything that is dark. It's okay, wood color, something we have taken. But how to blend this here? It looks awkward here. At this point, you can start using the same mesh. Just have a click and now pick the color from the screen by the help of your picker. Pick the color. Whatever now, the color starts spreading from the surface to the upper stem. And it will be blend together also by taking more clicks or more zoom and picking the color more accurately. So the more we click, yes, it will take the color to the top surface. So these are all few technique could be adapted. I can add some more colors. And so I've tried my level best to catch that. And if it is not up to the mark, we can able to make work with your HSP mode to get it more dark. So similar tint, but get the variations. Yes. So now we have seen how to make the mesh tool to get use proper, get it in the front. The same way, you can start taking vegetables or any vegetables. Now the next Control C, Control F, and get this to come down here. Now the same. So let us make this to go for none. Again, Control C, Control F, Control C, Control F. The reason of doing this, we can make it to get move separately and fill the color. So here we can take these two and get it joined. So how to join them? Yes. Join, join, and we can hide this. How to hide? Hide Control 3. Select these two and join. Control J, Control J. Now unhide them. So all. And now it is the time to get the base color. So base color maybe like green we are taking. Yes. And get the stroke to be none. That's nice. But here the variations to become up. And variation can become by the mesh tool or making the darkness down. Now the lighting has to be changed here. So just have a click. And here we can change a little brightness. And have a click and change the brightness. So here we can get some extra features to this subject. Now it's the time to go for making the upper part. Yes, we have observed like this. This could be the observations, right? Default, pick the color from your skin. And yes, you can use the mesh tool to get the lighting change. So hope we have understood how to generate different type of vegetables with the skin. Is it okay? Now, like mirchi kind of things. So it is a flat surface. Or like, yes. Control J is to close it up. Default D and make the base color to come up first. The red. So yes, we can get the perfect red. Hope it is done. Now this stroke doesn't require. And it is a time to add up the mesh. And the mesh could have a variations of the light. So the lighting difference and the topmost part. Yes. Very small and very close. Yes. Default and make the surface to get enlarged as per the requirement by touching to the anchor points. Yes. If sometimes it is making you trouble, get it zoom and drag it up. So base surface is done. Yes, get it a little big because now we are removing the stroke and the base color. Set it out, remove the strokes. And the same mesh. Mesh will add up extra lighting concept, so which makes it to look a little realistic. So hope we have understood now how to generate different type of vegetables with the help of your mesh. Now rotate and get it grouped. So hope we have understood now. Around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tools at a stretch. But yes, we have done very slow and gives a little speed up. More 2, 3 classes are there, so it will be important. So just make it sure like you are attending that group. Now one more tool I'll introduce and we'll stop. The blend tool. So hope we have understood this new tool. Gradient, anyhow, it is there in Photoshop. You know about it. Now I'll switch to the blend. Blend is here the things we have seen either in gradient or mesh. We are mixing the colors, but we can mix the shapes, and that is called blend tool. This is the beauty in this. So now we are switching to the blend tool. Blend mix of two shapes, not two colors. The method of working with the blend, take the tool, the hotkey is W, And the time you move to the first surface, it will show you a cross mark. The time you move to the second surface, it will show a plus mark. Cross, then plus. What happened on your screen? The middle structure happened automatically. Click on the first object, then click on the second object. That's it, blend job is done. And we find the middle structure. Now the beauty, we can increase the number of the in-between by double clicking on it. Here specific step is there. It is written one, that's why one step is there. You can make the preview to see live and you can increase the number. Hope we can see how does the number get increased. Now in between white is there because the fill color is there, you can get it now. So hope we have understood now how to blend it, how to modify it. With the numbers, now we'll see the structures. The beauty, the whole blend is under the control of these two lines. You can select individual point, you can get it close. So the lines will get automatically blend in between them as per the distance into concern. It is not only the close-up, we can crisscross it also. Now the next, we can have to take the help of your pencil tool and start up modifying this and refine this folding automatically happen. So hope we have understood how does this blend is going to help us in future. So a very complex design has happened with the blend. Hope the logic is clear. We can adapt it to anything. It is not only the open set, we can work with the closed sets. Select these two or else without selecting, click on the first object, click on the second object. Middle object happens automatic. Take the blend tool, press the enter, find the steps and get it modified to how much you want and get it okay. So close blending, open blending, open close blending also possible. And open shape can be done by anything. We can get the structure like this. Often you find all the things are there in the book cover page and blend happens. Now we'll see the blend, how it could be done, not by the blend tool, by the blend option, which is there in the object menu, blend, make it up, Alt Control B, done. So hope we have seen how to make the blend much more faster with the option inside the object menu, Alt Control B. And you can release it. So hope we have understood the keyboard shortcut, Alt Control B. Is it clear? Now let's make it use a practical format. Make a simple circles and circle. Get it, select Alt Control B. Job is done. And the beauty, yes, we can select these two and make it to move. Okay. You can select and get it moved. Hope we have understood this. And get a duplicate, make it down and bring it up. Select this and we can make the thickness to change by the windows and stroke option. We know about this stroke equals to. And the next, we can make the blend to get happen with your open shape also. Yes. Alt Control B. And get this reflection tool to work out and get the structure a little smaller. Just we are trying to make a subject on the screen. Blending. And the next, take the pencil and get some upper surface. Get them blend. Not by selecting this two only, to get select and blend it up and get this from the center and move it up. So hope we are understanding how to make the structures by the blend. It gives the automatic feel of 3D. Yes, we can able to align it proper. We do have alignment tool on the top. Select and bring to the surface. And you can get it enlarged also. And the next, yes, get them blend. All control B. And get this surface to align also. Now get this down. And on the top area, yes. Get it reflect first. Make the structure. Then blend it up. Yes, we can mix this line. And get it down. So hope we have understood how to generate a structure and get the stroke equal. Now, we can make random lines on the other side. It can be done through the pen tool also. You can reflect it, get them blend, put it this side. So what we are learning, like the tool is blend, but you are trying to make a structure out of it. And we can convert all the lines into white color and make the back end surface to be in black color. Default, exchange, none, yes. You can bring the whole surface to get dark and send it backside. So hope we have understood how to get the lighting on it. Get it to none. Is it clear? So that's it for the day. We have seen a lot of tools, but yes, we have seen some major tools in detail, like the distort and blend and mesh. And we'll have only two tools measure on toolbar, that is graph tool and symbol space, and few more topics in the object menu. So more 2 days will take to get the subject to be done. Okay, then I'll send up this file. So I'm stopping the screen now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
In the next session with the higher options.